Oh, blue side Gangplank ban.
Tom Kench is still there. Poppy's still there. Trundle is still there. And I think that if we're going to pick one of the champions out of all of them, I'd say Trundle in particular, well, should be something they want to look at.
Could definitely. Alistair, of course, available. Loves to be first picked, the old Alistair.
Generally gets picked more on red side, I would have to say, than blue.
Yeah, it's sort of like the first week was first pick Alistair week. And then second week was we always get him second rotation. Vici, though, putting a lot of emphasis on the champion, and are going to lock that one in first up.
They are indeed. Raises some questions. What are they actually planning on picking as their second rotation, given that...
Oh, man, Lulu slipped through the draft.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens when the likes of Tristana, LeBlanc, Quinn are banned away. Then you get these sort of power picks now available, and it is going to be the Corki Lulu locked in for IG. Massive picks at the moment. And look, Corki's been demanding a lot of attention very recently, and IG now with it 2 games in a row might be what they utilize to take this victory.
Yeah, first pickable, evidently, here from Invictus Gaming.
Yeah.
And the Lulu, it used to be a champion we said never give to IG. Well, they've got it, and it also denies the potential of EasyHoon playing it and having Dandy on that Rengar again.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I think the Lulu Rengar combo is something that's almost necessary if you want to make that Rengar work. And IG, we'll see whether Kid has the tenacity to just pick the Rengar one more time. I highly doubt it.
Love to see EasyHoon play this mid and just have the Corki versus Ezreal off.
Yeah.
Mix it up, you know, instead of having one of the two.
The old spell-based 80 carry off. As Tahm Kench once again gets picked up for Vici, they do like the Tahm Kench Alistair combo. As Rookie is cycling through a few champions.
I don't even feel like the issue was by any means the team composition that Vici had either. They just got, like, ran around the map.
Yeah. Well, this makes a lot of sense. The Trundle one more time. Could go to Zatai, could go to Kitties. With that last pick, they can choose whatever they want. Oh, Mundo.
I just feel like Invictus Gaming are the side that'll always give the Lulu to Zatai at the moment.
Yep.
It's just what it feels like. They're on red side, and there's one thing we said last week was red side rookie. Kind of a big deal. And they get to see what Vici pick here. And this is why IG are so good on red side, is they can flex most of those champions. Well, they all flex, actually, to an extent.
Yeah, there's no champion that you can be all that sure about, right?
We know the Kid's going to jungle Mundo.
Yeah, we do know that.
You would assume Rookie's mid Corki too, but we don't know. We don't know. Just safe bets.
It's true, and Kitty's more than likely playing that Trundle. But we'll see. We'll see. Endless goes back to the Lissandra here for EasyHoon in the mid lane, and Caveman has been hovering that Rengar for a very long time. And they're going to lock it in. So they're going to try the Rengar once more, now against a Lulu. And this is really dangerous on the side of Vici, because if there's any champion that's like anti-Rengar, it's Lulu.
Are they just going to pick Kalista here and call it a day?
Why the heck not?
Well, they could go... Yeah, so... I feel like Invictus Gaming, now knowing that there's a Rengar, it's not even a red side rookie thing, because the Corki we could always assume was going to go to that middle lane. They just pick a disengage support or a protect support to keep people alive through that burst and stop Rengar from getting anything on this map.
Well, they already have a Trundle. I mean,
I just feel like Rengar's a red side pick.
Yeah. But Vici didn't work for them on the red side. They're going to see if they can make it work now on the blue side. Kitty's actually considering picking up the Braum here, which is going to put Rookie on the Lulu and Zatai back on the Trundle there in the top lane, as you can see. And see how this one goes. Of course, Braum Corki has sort of historically been a really, really powerful lane.
Yeah.
But the thing that I'm really scared about, right, is when Kid gets to the point where he's farmed up a heck of a lot and then has the Lulu ultimate on him and is actually impossible to kill.
Yeah, Lulu works well with the Mundo and the Trundle in this particular game.
Yeah.
Also denies the Rengar if going for the Corki or himself.
Yep.
I think the Lulu's actually going to do a lot of work in this particular match. I
yeah.
do see ways that Vici Gaming can get into this, though. And this comes down to executing their team fights better than they did in the first game.
And there's much less damage coming out of IG this time around. It's going to be much harder for them to take turrets very effectively, all that sort of stuff. Apart from Zatai eating them. This is, of course, 5.24, ladies and gentlemen. Zatai can still munch on the old turret.
Yeah.
Whenever he likes to. And we'll see whether he continues to go for this split push style that he has been utilizing that Trundle for. But Lung opting in for that matchup one more time. We saw Zatai able to navigate that one very easily. We'll see whether this game it is going to be Dandy spending a little bit more time towards the top of the map.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Kid will probably look there. But Dandy's got more options than just top.
Yeah. Well, we'll see exactly where he does decide to go as we hop onto the Rift. And here we are, game number 2, Vici versus Invictus Gaming. You can see IG now streaming out onto the Rift. Kid, sorry, has some important phone calls to make by the looks of things, because he's running very quickly.
I wonder how articulate of a phone conversation Mundo can have.
I think it's Mungo. That's sort of how it goes. Did you just do that because you saw his little tongue flapping around? Oh, man. Hilarious.
I actually haven't heard him on the LPL.
Yeah, on the Chinese client.
Yeah.
Wonder how you say Mundo in Chinese. I don't actually know.
I mean, I would imagine it's still Mundo, right?
Maybe. Maybe.
It's got, I don't know, would they take the sound or would they like, I don't know how that'd work.
Look, we'll have to do some research. Pick it in a custom game after this.
Spectator, I demand you just follow Mundo around.
Yes. Let's just follow Mundo forever. Well, we'll see whether EasyHoon can have a better time here in this lane. We saw Rookie able to utilize his extra damage in the mid lane to really command some control. But now on the Lulu, a little bit more equal, I'd say.
Yeah.
In this mid lane. But Rookie does play a very, very aggressive Lulu, generally.
Yeah, we good. It's still the same sounds, isn't it?
Yep.
Aww.
Still good, though. Long. Eats his brethren here.
Which, by the way, one of the better leashes you'll ever get from a top laner for timing and efficiency. They take it down so quickly if you start W on Tahm Kench. And you're right, this middle lane, it's going to be primarily just control mages butting heads. Rookie has a level 1 advantage. We'll see how hard he tries to press it, though.
Yep, bit of extra pix damage, always handy, and now has sort of the Orianna effect in taking the shield first.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Nice timing on it as well.
Just because your auto attacks do more damage, if you start with a shield, the only thing that they have to offer, EasyHoon on this Lissandra in particular, is just damage, then there's no situation where the damage should win.
Oh, Rookie. This level 2 misses the Glitter Lance, unfortunately, onto EasyHoon.
Still didn't even lose the trade.
Yeah.
It's the best part.
Still Lulu, by the looks of things. IG do hit level 2, but Vici very close behind on that score.
Yeah, I feel like, again, they're zoning themselves to an extent. It's just that level 2 power spike, but once the wave resets, Vici should be fine. They're waiting for that Alistar level 3.
There's the Thunderlord's proc from Time as he grabs that Gatling gun.
So good, blocking Thunderlords.
Oh, man.
Basically instant.
Yeah, it's pretty much always on cooldown. Very efficient. Yeah, that champion. Kid, a little bit less healthy in the jungle this time around, but is up against a Rengar, so it's not going to be capitalized on this game. This kid is moving around the enemy jungle, actually, now that they have a little bit of a push going in the bottom lane. Going to get some deep vision. Interesting ward placement.
So, that's really cool. Okay, the reason he placed that ward there is because if Dandy were to do the Raptor, were to get the Raptor sense and go do his red buff shortly after, he'll look for a ward because the Oracle's pops.
Yeah, true.
I have absolutely no idea where that ward is.
Very true.
But of course, he didn't do it.
No. But we'll see whether it actually happens. I mean, that ward does still have some life left in him.
Did. There's just no Raptor sense to speak of.
Yeah, unfortunate. Dandy, speaking of which, is going to head back to base at the moment. Now grab himself possibly his jungle item.
That's actually such a good ward. Just for like any time in the game where you feel like you're about to get ganked, you know the jungler started on the blue side of the map. You can place it there and they'll just freak out.
Yeah.
You won't even know they're freaking out. They'll just freak out. You don't have vision to see them doing it. You just know.
We'll just have to get the player cam of Kitties. We'll see when his face lights up when he's smiling. It's like, yeah, yes. Yes, yes. My ward is doing work. Well, you can see, it's a time long. Haven't actually checked in on the top lane, but Zatai still having a good time in this lane. Happily munching on minions.
Has already shown his success rate in laning against Kench's Trundle.
Yeah, Zatai actually just known for laning well anyway.
Well, yeah, and on Trundle in particular.
Yeah.
Zatai playing it before it was actually meta. Made it work every single time, I think we saw it.
Yeah. We did just see EasyHoon going down quite low here in the mid lane, but uses that Corrupting Potion, gets himself back up to health, and now may just teleport back to this lane as well, because he's managed to get a nice shot. Rookie's still in the lead though, despite having a few minions yet to pick up. So he's going to get to that level 6, and has that Grasp of the Undying, keeping him very healthy alongside that passive.
And EasyHoon's build is the same every single time that we see him go back and get his items. I would love to see a Dark Seal out of EasyHoon.
Okay.
25% increased healing on potions is one of the passives of Dark Seal.
Yeah, okay.
And if you start Corrupting Potion, it's greedy, but it's quite efficient.
Well, speaking of greedy, Kid just going to face check here. He's able to get the ward over the top as EasyHoon's able to lock it down, but Kid switches positions. Isn't going to be enough to save his life, but Dandy takes a whole lot of damage. Kiddies is here as well as Time tries to get over. Man, they almost got the stun onto Dandy, but it wasn't enough. And first blood goes over to Vici.
And of course, Vici get to that bush first and catch Kid walking down the river towards mid lane, you would have to say. Not sold on the direction that he was basically traveling there, but smart play from Vici. They recognize where he's going to be next.
Yeah, knew exactly what was going on. Look, gonna have some troll for dinner. Tongue lash for no reason there as well, as Zatai fairly low on mana.
Zatai can fight him.
Yeah, the grey health is doing some work, and Long, yeah, because he missed the tongue lash, just loses the trade.
Yeah, and Zatai actually ticking level 6 during that trade. Very easy for him to turn around, just press your ultimate, and Lung has no choice but to run. And popping the grey health was the biggest factor there as well. Has no sustain anymore after that trade. Probably have to recall after he pushes it in.
Well, you can see Time doing fine in this lane as well. Only down a few CS, as he did move up towards that mid lane to try and help out Kid when he got caught in the jungle. But it's a different game this time around for Vici. Looking a little bit more in control.
Yeah. In control it's not wrong. They're playing it slow still though. They've got the Lissandra who wants Rod of Ages. They've got the Ezreal working towards the 2-item spike, and Lung's always going to be good with items.
Oh man, Time taking a lot of damage there as the Thunderlord procs from Endless. Nice combo from Caveman.
Yeah, the big feature to consider is they do have control.
Yeah.
And the control is so much more in their favor than last time. Look at Dandy. Knows exactly how to play this game out, how to play the map when he's ahead. And one of the better junglers for punishing him.
Oh, well, Time actually in a lot of trouble. Nice exhaust from Kitties as Time cannot do anything about this. Multiple passives have been procced as Kitties now might find himself in trouble. Caveman considering a dive now as Time was able to move out of the way. Long has to be careful now as well as the book does land, briefcased to the back of the noggin.
And yeah, Dandy actually popped his ultimate there.
Yeah, it looked like he was looking for Rookie maybe on the rotation. Interesting.
So Vici knew he was doing the red buff. You would imagine Rookie was rotating. They lost vision of him, so after he got the red, popped the ultimate, try and find him. Didn't rotate deep enough into the jungle though.
Oh, well. There's been some odd ultimates out of Dandy this series so far, but he may know something that we don't.
He just kind of recklessly uses it. Whether it's for vision, which is something that his team seems to value above all else, then perhaps that's what his game plan is.
Yeah. Potentially. Rookie has utilized that though in order to pick himself up a bit of a CS lead. Fiendish Codex and the book, the ring, now available for Rookie.
Oh my.
Oh, Kid, please. Please.
wouldn't be an LPL game without at least one blue.
Oh, Rookie going to be very frustrated now. Quite low on mana, actually.
Now he's just going to come utilize that blue buff with reduced cooldown reduction for a cleaver's mid to make up for it.
I like it. I like it.
Because that's how it works, kid.
Yep.
In fact, all he did was reveal himself.
There goes the claw. The kid had moved those little raptors away. Popcorn Chicken's not going to be taken by Easy Hoon this time.
It's in the bush, kid.
Yep.
Go get it.
He's got it. He's got it.
Good. But again, they've known where Kid is for quite some time. And Ping's going absolutely everywhere.
Dandy with that ultimate back up again, I believe.
Oh, no, not just yet.
Not yet. Still about a quarter to go. This kid is full vision of Dandy. The wolf spirit was chilling next to you, bro. Like, I think you know.
Hey, man. I'm a wolf spirit. I show everyone where you are.
Yeah. That's how that one works.
You doing, man? Just chilling? Just chilling here.
This is just an attention seeker, I think. Oh, is the Ty going to get licked in the top lane? But, I mean, there's no real point in talking about these exchanges up top because nothing much really happening. Easy Hoon able to actually pick up the blue buff, which is definitely handy.
One thing to keep in mind is junglers always stay around the same level. The experience gained from smaller camps has evened things out a lot.
Yeah.
One of the earlier games we saw from Clearlove, he didn't actually do a buff. He just went between all the small camps and stayed at the same level. Which was very unique.
Yeah, it was. Ooh, Caveman may actually get slowed down here as Time was looking for that last auto attack, but doesn't get it. Kitty's going rather aggressive, but Endless very healthy in this lane. The Sheen, of course, picked up some time as a big deal.
But trying so hard, Dandy, to get a gank off, to find positioning to use an ultimate, even working with Easy Hoon here and there.
Yeah.
They've got double pinks right there. But Rookie knows exactly where he is because of the ward placement. Might have been Kid that placed that one, though, based on where it is. Clever. Super clever. Teleport bottom. They're looking for a dive.
Yeah, in goes Long. There's the flash. Massive combo here from Caveman as the True Shot Barrage comes over. Kitty's looking for something as Time's able to use the Valkyrie to get out. Endless gets exhausted, but Dandy's coming in with the ultimate. Just explodes Time. Going to bounce over onto Kitty's as well and might be able to finish that one. Double kill for the jungler of Vici. This is exactly what Dandy needed.
And that's massive for Vici and for Dandy in particular. Now 2-0-1. Starts the Rengar snowball. We know that Dandy plays the Rengar as an AD carry style of champion, blows people up, so this is the best possible start for him. Because he basically just bunny hopped his way around that fight.
He did. He actually killed Time just to try and close the distance onto Kitties.
Yeah, ultimate into the bush, then jumps out of it. Meanwhile though, top lane, keep in mind Zatai is the supreme punisher of turrets.
Oh yeah.
Especially on this match's Trundle, being able to munch towers.
Time trying to pick himself up some farm after that inopportune situation in the bottom lane. And Vici just doing Vici things. There are so many wards towards this bottom side of the map. And so deep in the jungle of IG as well.
Well, they know how to push their advantages. Dandy being back in the jungle is a big deal for that. IG, they don't really need to make anything happen just yet. They've got the power on Lulu with that Frost Queen's claim. But they're still waiting on Trinity Force to be completed on a core before they even consider fighting in the first place.
Yeah, still needs about 1,600 gold for that one. In fact, exactly 1,600 gold. IG, they do move the tie down, take this dragon. Easily able to do that. True Shot Barrage just going to find the gap between the jungler and the top laner.
Of course, obviously indicating Ezreal is in the top lane.
Yep.
IG respond quickly. Maybe not in time though, as Dandy is waiting for those stacks.
Yeah, they are waiting in this rush though. Yeah, launches over the top. Kitty's going to get comboed as well, down to very low health. Dandy takes a lot of damage from Time though, trying to get it back there as Kitty's is still alive. Caveman has to be careful, and man, this Corky's doing some damage.
Braum is so good at staying alive, getting resistances by dashing to Time, throws up the Unbreakable, and is quite seriously that.
Yep. Well, there's the traffic cone as Long's getting slowed down. Eats the Trundle, though, and may deliver him to the turret, which is handy. Grasp of the Undying comes in. Long's so fat that he's actually blocking him from getting out. Zatai loses that trade basically completely.
I'm not going to say completely. The next wave of minions will come, and Zatai's health bar will start to increase rapidly.
Oh, he still has the subjugate as well. Okay,
I'm telling you about winning trades. We're trying to win the long haul. The Rengar and Lissandro.
Yeah. He's got a Ravenous Hydra as well as he's looking for the kill under Long. Now sees EasyHoon, who uses the claw in the wrong direction, but there's the ultimate. Zatai may have to turn and fight here. He is going to, but the burst damage is too much. EasyHoon able to pick it up. And now Kid trying to find Caveman, who just pops the ultimate. We'll see whether Kid can actually land the cleavers. Briefcase number 2 is going to hit his time, waiting for that ultimate to move off before he uses his burst combo. Kid able to pick up the kill.
Yeah, Kid gets the response and flashes.
Flash Cleaver is actually going to get the flash out of Endless here as well as Rookie looking to slow him down. He's completely out of mana. Look at the damage from this Lulu as the Abyssal Voyage comes in to save him. Long is going to at least save his AD carry. We'll see whether IG can continue the pressure.
A nice attempt there from Rookie and a very good rotation, but of course, EasyHoon had already made his pressure noted in that bottom lane. They do get a kill onto the Alistar, and showing that Caveman's not invincible 2 games in a row.
Oh yeah.
They now move on to the Rift Herald.
Yeah, Kid's going to be able to lock that one down. We'll see who's going to get it, whether it's going to be Kid or Kitties. But I just love that. It's so cute. The old bottom lane just hanging out still together. Nice work. There they are. Just reminiscing on old times by the Rift Herald. I hate you. I'm so proud of you.
You set yourself up for it.
Yeah, I did. It's adorable. Another wood. Got punched so many times, though. It is going to fall down. Vici unable to get that vision. They're trying to clear out some of these wards. Nice work relieving the mid lane of as much vision that Vici had.
Going to be a black cleaver. Oh no, could still be other items down there. Change build paths.
Steric's Gauge seems like it makes sense.
Yeah, Steric's Gauge is what I was thinking. Could be even going towards the Titanic Hydra.
Yep.
To then change it to Ravenous even.
Possibly.
Pretty good way to bridge your points of weakness with health as Dandy decides not to kill the ward.
Chilling here. Like we said, he's just an attention seeker. He likes to do stuff in full vision.
Just letting you know.
Yeah. Hey guys, see that Rift Scuttler? Oh, I killed it. Did it as well as Rookie.
He's 2 levels behind.
Yeah. And he hasn't really left lane either.
No, but it's just the extra experience that EasyHoon's getting by leaving lane.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, is causing a difference. 20 CS as well between them. Rookie doesn't care about levels though.
No. He's going to land the Glitter Lance as Caveman was coming over the top. Rookie may need to be a little bit careful. Rookie even more cooldown reduction actually incoming now as he does have the 10% from those boots as well.
Yeah, he's
so the Cross Queens.
Rookie's not the only person to have done this so far, but he seems to be a very firm advocate of it as hello Endless.
Endless takes half his health bar from Kid. Wow, the heal is down already. Kid finds another briefcase and time gets... Nope, Kid's going to take it. What the hell is this Mundo damage?
Yeah, Mundo, don't sleep on this champion. Does a bit of damage. Keep that in mind. Kid now 2-1-0. And for someone that's not meant to be an expert jungler, he does know how AD carries think.
Oh, yeah.
And is able to pick them off. And this is a free turret for Zatai now in response.
Look at how much health he gets back.
Well, when you put the W on the ground as well.
Yeah, just crazy. Back to full. As you can see, IG, they are definitely behind by about 1,500 gold at the moment, but starting to feel like Kid's getting rolling. Zatai as well, farming very well. Long this time, though, he's keeping up very nicely. Ravenous Hydra completed now. Zatai going towards that Frozen Gauntlet.
This is one of those EasyHoon games, though.
Yeah.
He's gone through the early game successfully. He's found 2 picks. He's even ahead in farm on Kid. If you look to anyone in this game to be a massive carry, you look to EasyHoon right now because the later the game goes, the more comfortable he feels.
Yeah, I'm looking at Dandy as well this game. 2-0-2, 100% kill participation at the moment on this Rengar, and we'll see whether he can translate that into sort of the carry threat, destroying time this game.
Still not sold that this isn't a black cleaver.
Yeah, actually, he does now have...
It should be a Ghost Blade, but still his item passing is making me question it.
He does have 2 long swords, so that would make you think probably the old Ghost Blade, but it's an interesting one. He just wanted to have a little bit of extra health. That 400 health is important.
And you know what? Right now, we're looking at a Lissandra that you would have to think is bigger than Rookie. But based off their itemization at the moment, having a Frost Queen's claim and having a Morellonomicon is a relative power spike, I would say, almost
40%
equal.
CDR.
Yeah, so I'm going to say you're almost equal in strength to Vici at the moment. And Invictus Gaming, based off their items, I think they could fight.
Yeah, well, I mean, you look at this Mondo at the same time. He's got the Giant Spell as well as the Cinderhulk now, so massive, massive health bar. Second Dragon for IG, now going to be taken, and it's going to go down very quickly. Pings madly onto the mid-outer turret on Vici's side, looking to try and answer that one. They are going to be able to pick it up relatively quickly as they do it. Move towards the top side, and Zatai now has to be very careful.
Zatai knows, do not fear.
Yeah, he's going to head back. I was worried for a second.
But Invictus Gaming, one thing they're doing right now is, in both of these games we've seen focusing the Dragon quite heavily.
Yeah.
And they're also doing it around having the package available. Every single time they've had the package, they've taken a Dragon in this series.
It goes easy here. Not can actually follow up on the claw as Kid just throws another briefcase. Man, you gotta... Those TPS reports could have been really important.
I mean, it does sound different when you actually talk. Just the sound animation.
Well, Time going to head back to base. Nope, actually decides not to. We'll see what he decides to pick up. Looks like the dagger is going to turn towards that rapid fire cannon one more time. Reset on this blue buff, quite frustrating as Dandy has got a full stack. He can stun someone. Rookie able to lock down the blue buff though as Dandy's making his way in, but Vici unable to find it. Scrying off going to be used. There's lots of pings now.
Wow.
Kid flashes the wall. Zatai's here from the backside as Dandy's going to pop the ultimate. He can now get in. Time takes so much damage. Gets comboed by Caveman and picked off as IG. Now on the run. Lung able to be that huge front line as well as the disengage from IG is good. But man, that's exactly what Dandy wants to be doing.
That was the single manliest thing that I've ever seen from Kid. And granted, he had no chance of going down. That wasn't the issue. In fact, the flash from him was fine. The issue was that they left Time alone to die to Rengar. They didn't consider him a problem. And then just like that, 3-0 to Dandy.
Yep. I like the idea though from IG, wanting to control Dandy, take him out of the fight, and then follow on from there. Rookie takes a True Shot Barrage, says, what the heck was that for?
Cooldown reduction here, Rookie.
Yeah.
He's got all of them.
Yep, already sorted on that front. See what he decides to go for next. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was just a Death Cap, something like that. Augment
maybe
all of his spells. Oh, there's just going to be a Nestle large rod. Could be anything. Oh no. Luden's Echo.
Rylai's, why not?
Yeah, more slow. I think Little Ant's going to be doing some work. He's trying to get in position for a Winter's Bite. Doesn't get there. Endless is going to take the Frost Queen's claim.
I feel like at the moment, Kid's the biggest threat.
Yes, it feels like that, doesn't it?
It's Kid against the world right now. Time working towards that rapid fire cannon. Hasn't actually found an opportunity to use it. Or will not be able to find many opportunities to use it, I should say. If he's against the Rengar that gets any bigger.
Yeah. Oh, Kid blows the ultimate. Caveman may actually be in a little bit of trouble. The Abyssal Voyage comes in. Caveman just explodes.
Dandy.
He had the ultimate as Dandy may have actually gotten caught. No, he's still invisible. IG Kid right in the back line as the exhaust is on Endless, but he's right over the wall. Kiddy's taking so much damage. True Shot Barrage is good as well as Rookie. He's at high health. They are able to... Yeah, Zatai is massive in this team fight. Gets eaten by Long, but he has to flash out of the way. Dandy does basically nothing in that fight. Rocket not going to find Long, but the traffic cone will.
Living for way
Zatai
too
is
long.
frustrated, but he is going to end up eating catfish for dinner. Endless now the only man standing with Caveman just respawning. And the Baron once again getting pinged. There's the flash forward from Rookie. He wants Endless. What the heck? That damage was insane. Able to lock it down, and Baron once again.
And just like that, Invictus Gaming, they find a team fight that they're looking for. Caveman, twice in a row now in 2 games, has been the catalyst of these poor fights for Vici.
At least
Caveman's
last
here though.
Yeah, well, he might actually be
Looking
the
angry.
savior at the moment. He may actually kill all of them now as
Teleport.
the teleport's coming in. Rookie's in trouble. EasyHoon finds his way into the back, steals the Baron, kills everyone as Zatai wants to be able to take down Caveman. Headbutts there, though. And this could be
Oh god, here we go.
the massive throw of IG.
And Easy Hoon gets the Baron, most importantly, away from them. No member of Invictus Gaming will be able to live with it. In fact, Caveman, managing to save that ultimate, which he didn't use in the last team fight, comes up massive in that one. Uses the Ignite, picks off the support very quickly, and just like that, handily, they win themselves a team fight in response. This is the one that Invictus Gaming win. Caveman doesn't pop that ultimate, not entirely sure on the strategy, and a pink ward in that bush. Dandy has to retreat. Dandy's now sitting at the side, basically not doing anything. And Easy Hoon, as he goes in, gets immediately stunned by the Braum passive and can't self-cast the ultimate on himself. Lots of positives here for Invictus Gaming in that team fight. Lots of missed plays from Vici, honestly, as they shouldn't have gone that poorly in that fight. If Lissandra got the ultimate off, look at Rookie's health, look at Kitty's health. Like,
yeah.
Just mechanical misplays.
Didn't matter. Maybe they were just preparing for the Baron throw.
Yeah, well, of course, in response, Invictus Gaming. Straight to Baron, throw the Baron.
Yeah. Pretty standard stuff. Well,
Here
Kid,
they go.
once again, the
package.
angry man. In goes Time. Knocks back Caveman and Dandy. Dandy says, well, let's just do it again, Time. Maybe able to dance this one as Lung's tanking up a lot of damage. The Grey Health is going to be very useful here as the Zatai coming in through the backside.
Lissandra.
Endless as well as Easy Hoon will find a claw
Here it
over the
comes.
side. This will be the time for the Hoon as we'll see what happens. Rookie's going to get exploded and Kid as well going to follow up. Dandy able to jump around this time as Time. He's destroyed. Zatai as well, not doing anything there in the backline as the Baroned up minions were helping. Caveman gets his revenge on Kitties. And, yeah, that was IG just not quite finding a team fight that worked.
And Invictus Gaming, they don't hold back when they look for these team fights. They just chase you down. Rengar doesn't die for it, though, with that package being able to close the distance. And once again, Vici Gaming, they find the team fight that they were looking for this time on the back of Lissandra finally arriving. Dandy goes straight on to Time. Time disengages after getting Lulu ulted, which made no sense to me. And they're focusing Lung, which gives enough time for Endless and Easy Hoon to get here because Lung's not going to die. He's a Town Kench. Of course, headbutts Rookie Caveman straight into Easy Hoon. Time to perfection to take down that middle laner. And Time is spending his entire time focusing down Easy Hoon when Dandy's hitting him as Rengar.
Yeah, well, he was in the brush. I mean, Time couldn't even see him.
But he wasn't even trying. Like he was looking exclusively at Easy Hoon. Here they go again.
Yeah, well, Dandy is actually slowed down by the briefcase. Forces the flash, does IG.
Feeling the deja vu.
Yeah, as he moves top. Caveman now as well. May actually get stunned from Kid. There's the pulverize. There's the stun. Caveman uses the ultimate. Quite late there, of course, as Endless, he might actually die.
God.
What is going on, Rusty?
They wanted the dragon, and now they're paying for it.
Well, Time's able to lock down Caveman. Endless as well, trying to kite, but he's dead. Zatai's able to lock down that kill. They lose an inhibitor, right? But IG able to get a couple of kills back.
And I was going to say deja vu. Well, that's what should have happened the first time.
Well, Kid's now behind Dandy and Easy Hoon.
Yeah, I don't...
Okay, the ultimate's down. Kid is... he might die. Okay, no,
Well,
he's not. Don't worry about it. He's got the shield on top of him as Zatai flashes forward right into a bowler shot from Dandy as Kitty's over the top. See what he can do as Easy Hoon may actually get locked down. One more auto attack's going to do it. Uses the Zhonya's, but Zatai tanky as all hell. Lung finds his way in. Low health bars on IG. Might be their turn to just die one after the other, but no, they are going to back away. They grab a whole bunch of kills. They're going to go home.
It's the closest thing to a clown fiesta that you'll see in quite some time. IG just run at Vici, and Vici just keep letting them for no particular reason. They get picked again and again. And just like that, and again, I'm going to say for no reason, about the 50th time, they let IG back into this.
Yeah, it's like swapsies, man.
There's a gold lead that's still like 8k.
Yep.
But IG are just walking at them until they die.
Kid especially. Like, what is this guy doing?
He's just walking at them.
It's crazy, but he's not dying. Like, he's died 3 times, yes, but look.
It
seems like when he does decide to flash at you, he doesn't generally die from it. Because he does have a dead man's plate going towards that Spirit Visage. Synergizes so nicely with his kit. Lung now split pushing here in the mid lane as Rookie has that Rabbidan's Death Cap completed. Spooky goes searching for Vici.
I just don't think there's many conceivable ways that IG should be able to win these team fights unless Kid somehow gets like a triple kill. It's unrealistic.
Yeah.
But entirely possible based off what we've seen so far.
Or Dandy gets completely thwarted in his attempts. Unbreakable from Kid. He's going to stop the True Shot Barrage.
That's what you get for aiming at a Braum.
Yep. Don't do that. But Time does have Last Whisper as well as that Rapid Fire Cannon. I still hate Last Whisper on Walkie. Now it definitely does 60% magic damage. Not as important to get the old Last Whisper, but they do have a very tanky Time Kench. Makes a bit of sense. Endless, gonna cop a briefcase. At least a rocket.
I feel like conceding this turret is something they need to think of. Zatai has to deal with the bottom lane pushing in. And Vici, you can see the pressure starts to mount the second they see the Trundle.
Yeah, there's another claw. Not going to actually be followed as Kiddies uses the stand behind me to get behind Kid.
Yeah.
But you're exactly right. They can see the inner turret. Don't lose anyone this time. Now Vici moving forward. 7 turrets to 2 is a big deal.
Is a big deal. The biggest thing for Vici right now is the Baron being up in about 30 seconds.
Yes.
That's their way to close out this game.
Or their way to throw it back to IG again.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just not sure what could happen right now.
They know the Baron's up in 20. Time's got his package available as well. Would be.
Ooh, looking to possibly pick that one up now as well. You can see he does. Something to buy in the shop. See what it is. Ooh, yeah. Pillager coming up.
The Giant Slam.
There's the package. We'll see whether Time can utilize it effectively this time.
I don't actually understand why he's got the Rylai's following him around. It's supposed to make him move faster. It's a slow animation.
Yep, strange. He's just feeling frosty, man. Oh, Kiddies may get exploded by Dandy. He uses the ultimate, but he's still alive somehow. Abyssal Voyage coming in. Caveman's going to lock it down in the end as Kid finds his way over the top, but he's melting to this damage. EasyHoon takes down Rookie with the combo, and Vici are all over this one. Nothing that IG could do. They're going to be able to take down this mid lane outer turret and possibly even end the game.
They have a lot of time to look towards the Nexus. They'll very easily get at least this inhibitor. I don't think Zatai has what it takes to deal with all of these members still alive and still healthy. Yeah. Desperate here from this Trundle.
Yep, traffic cone goes down, but look at these turrets melt in the face of Vici Gaming.
That's game.
The second Nexus turret's going to fall. The Nexus shortly to follow, as Zatai is doing the very best that he can to keep them busy. Kiddies actually respawns, but this Nexus is most certainly going to fall when Vici decide to give it the time of day. And there it goes. Vici even out the series, and we're going to 3 games.
Yeah, shaky game 1 here from Vici. They pull it back for game 2. Put themselves in the driver's seat, basically, from that game from start to finish. And after a little bit of throw, not a lot.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was a fantastic team fight from IG, and then the Baron call, I have a feeling it all just went awry from there.
Yeah, it kind of did, and we're looking at the earliest stages of this game right now. That exhaust was so clutch.
Oh, yeah.
Managing to keep him alive, but there are so many other things to consider here. This looks like the dive where Rengar does the ward hop, essentially.
Yep.
Using
the leapfrog
Corki as a ward. 1.
That's his Lee Sin impression.
And
yep,
2.
Nails it.
Because, of course, you do get a window to jump out of bushes as Rengar.
Yeah.
And again, it's the Dandy show. Time, nothing he can do this entire game. In fact, I don't know if he did any damage.
Well, I think that was the problem with the IG comp, is they just didn't have the massive damage amounts that they had last time we saw them play, and that was the throw right there. Baron falling to EasyHoon, picking up a couple of kills as well, and from there, it seemed like all she wrote.
It definitely felt that way. Every single fight we saw, this one as well. This was the team fight where Time should have carried super hard. Caveman comes up huge though, and they kill Rookie pretty much immediately once they get EasyHoon into the fray, using that flash pulverize to ensure he's there. And Time's target selection was entirely onto EasyHoon whilst there's a Rengar jumping at him. Doesn't even give Dandy the time of day to hit him. Just says, I'm going for EasyHoon.
Yeah, in the end it was the ace, and that was the inhibitor, and then you can see from here, It's all over. Look at Easyhoon. Destroys Rookie in a matter of seconds. Really nice play from Vici, and we'll see whether they can continue this. Of course, momentum now on their side moving into the next game, but it has been sort of 2 blue side victories now, and we'll see whether that's going to hold true in favor of IG.
And they've already proven that the Alistar is not the biggest deal. Yet Vici are putting all of their emphasis on that champion. I feel like Invictus Gaming, after this game, should learn from their errors and improve with their 3rd game draft.
Yeah, it's a very good point, but we'll see whether they do. We are going to go to a short break, ladies and gentlemen, but we are going to see who's going to take this victory, of course. 1-1 apiece now for Vici and IG.